Bonjour, welcome to Let's Get to Know You, the channel where we talk about LGBTQ and also share our experience. Today we have James. Hello, James.
Hey, you're right.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. So I invited James today for a particular reason. I followed James for a while and I love his Instagram. This Instagram did inspire me quite a lot. What can you tell us about your Instagram and about yourself?
I used to use Instagram normally, friends, nights out, that kind of thing. And I started noticing that the more I posted things about my body positivity journey and just starting to accept my body more, it got more traction. So I kind of just changed the whole thing to be about body positivity and plus size fashion and stuff like that.
So what's your body positivity journey then?
I've always I think a lot of chubby gays out there, I really struggled with, my body image, especially as a teenager and in my late teens, early 20s, stepping into this gay world where it's so body conscious. I was like, well, I need to start working on this. I need to be happier in myself. And it kind of, to me, never felt like going to the gym and changing my body type would be the answer. It felt like a band-aid. So I'm going to try and be more confident in myself and the body I've already got. And yeah, it's kind of just been...
I find it very interesting because I couldn't do that. For me to accept the way I looked was very challenging. So 4 years ago, I had a gastric sleeve to try to lose the weight and which I lost 5 stone because I really thought to look different will make me happy. Now I realize that's not the case. You still have to accept yourself. But what is it? What have you done to get where you are today? Because please guys, I all invite you to check his Instagram because you will really understand how far James goes. You're almost naked on your Instagram.
In some of them, yeah.
You are.
Yeah, I did do a couple of naked posts.
It's very naked.
You can't see any penis.
No, but you can see that.
Well, I mean, I posted a series of 3 posts where I'm basically naked, and to post it terrified me because I've never particularly loved my body, and it was like a way of forcing myself to look at my body in a different way was to post it out there on the internet so that other people can effectively see it and judge it.
So that was to get judged.
Kind of, yeah. And it's I've always kind of taken a bit of strength from that, if that makes sense. I think some people look at a negative comment and they take it on board and it really harbours it and it becomes this disease inside them. For me, it kind of spurs me on more. If I'm going to post a naked picture, somebody's going to slide into my DMs and be like, that's disgusting, you shouldn't post that. That only gives me fuel to do it more because it's you think it's disgusting, I can only do that to try and change your perception.
But did that happen?
Yeah. I once had a guy being like, you're wearing a fat suit. See, I found it amazing because it was I posted those pictures and I was terrified, and then within 24 hours or whatever it is, each one had over 1,000 likes, and it was like, wow, that's 1,000 people out there that appreciate what I'm doing and how I look and the message I'm trying to portray. So that kind of gave me fuel to do it more. And I find social media really helpful. That validation almost from people I don't know, really interesting. It's almost like a focus group of people that I'm never going to meet, and I find that really helpful, whether it's negative or positive feedback. Whereas some other people, obviously, that creates massive anxiety and it can be really, really damaging for them.
It's one of the posts that I really liked when very, 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 very small clothes on that picture. I really liked that picture. I think it was a beautiful picture. But the comment underneath was what I really liked. It took me a while to post that picture because I don't want my friend and family to think that I'm self-obsessed. Why do you think you had to write that comment?
Because I think there's a massive culture on Instagram about thirsty bears. If you're a bigger gay guy, then you must identify as a bear, and then all the bears are super thirsty. And it's actually, I don't really identify as a bear that much. I kind of play up to that label just because I'm a bigger guy, but I don't really identify with bear culture. And I wasn't doing it for a thirst trap, I was doing it for a different reason, so I felt I had to lay that out.
Why do you think, as a gay man, we need to fit in one of those categories?
Oh, because we love a box. Everyone loves a box. I mean, look at
what do you mean about bugs?
Everyone loves that. You're a twink, you're a bear, you're an otter, you're a cub. Everyone. It's human nature to put people in boxes. I mean, look at things even the way sort of the gender conversation is happening.
Yeah.
We're now not just ourselves. You're cisgender, you're trans, you're non-binary. You're still fitting into a box, regardless if you're trying not to fit into a box at all.
This is what I found for myself very, very hard and confusing because you just said to me, you are not fitting in a bad category, but this is where you go for because this is the most suitable look that you have for that category.
Yeah. It's a paradox in some respects.
But that's something I personally refuse to do because I've got nothing against bear. I think they're very good looking. I've quite fancy few of them. Hey, what's the name of your friend?
Justin.
Hey, Justin.
He's gonna love that.
The thing is, when people look at me, they will straight away assume I'm one of the bear category, and I've got nothing against it. But I don't want to be in one of those categories.
Yeah, well, I get it all the time. I get like guys assume that because I'm bigger, I must be into bears, and it's like actually, yeah, I don't mind a bear. Like, who doesn't love a bear? But it's like I'm not exclusively into bears.
So I'm going to go back to that post. What did your family react? What did they say when they saw that post?
So the only member of my family that's on my Instagram is my sister.
She must have shared it with the rest of the family, sure.
Oh, probably, yeah. And she was fine. She's been quite positive. Obviously, she takes the piss out of me a little bit because she's my sister. But she's been quite positive with everything that I've tried to do with body positivity. She thinks it's great.
Obviously, you are a gay man.
I am.
When did you come out?
Mostly when I was 15.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. So I said it to a couple of friends.
Okay.
Tested the waters with a couple of friends. My best friend at the time told my sister, and then she told loads of other people. It was never a big deal, really. I had that anxiety. I think everybody has a little bit. It was never like this massive thing. I wasn't that scared about the reaction of my family and things like that. And through the grapevine of people talking about it, my mum heard about it, and me and her were on holiday in Cuba, and she was piling me with a bit of drink. Have another cocktail. We're on holiday. Yeah, and then asked me, and I think I was a bit like, oh, I'm bisexual, as everyone does.
Everyone, I mean,
the gay bisexual bridge.
I'm just bi, and then 2 weeks later,
and then never bring a girl home.
I've got a boyfriend.
Yeah, and that was it, really. The only thing that she sort of said was, oh, I think it's a shame because I think you'll make a great father one day. And I was like, well, I still can. Like, that's not the thing. She was like, oh, yeah, I suppose so.
It's the other option.
Yeah.
So, you just came back from Queer Fashion Week.
I did, yeah.
A fashion show. How was that?
Oh, that was the most amazing thing. I was walking for this amazing designer called Elise, and it's all like oversized sports kind of wear. And it's funny actually saying about the bear stuff earlier. Like, I felt way more like those were my people at the Queer Fashion Show as opposed to how I ever felt at a bear event, which was
because the Queer Fashion Show is queer. It's not just one category, it's anyone, is it?
Yeah, and it was completely mixed, so many like mixed ethnicities, mixed genders, like different experiences, everything, which is kind of amazing and refreshing to be around.
Yeah.
As a white gay man, which is basically my sphere of influence is white gay men, it's really nice to be around trans people of colour and non-binary folk and all sorts of different walks of life. It was really, really fascinating. I was walking in the London Queer Fashion Show, and I had a jockstrap on under the t-shirt I was wearing.
I saw that. We can see your ass.
And it flashed my ass, and I was literally just going to flash it a little bit for the cameras at the end of the runway and then drop it back down again. And I was like, do you know what, fuck it, I'll just walk all the way back down the runway with my ass out. And 2 years ago, I would never have done that.
Do you still have any insecurity?
Oh yeah. Loads.
Tell us.
My man boobs are my biggest insecurity.
Okay. As a positive, what's the option? Is to try to change it, or you just want to accept it?
My thing with body positivity is just to learn to accept it. Even if you don't look in the mirror and go, I love my body, as long as you can look in the mirror and not go, I hate my body, that's a win for me.
I think the issue we're having in 2019 is a lot of pressure for men. Is a lot of pressure for women, of course. When you open your social media, everyone is naked and they all got six packs.
It's really interesting, I think. There's some amazing plus size female influencers. Yeah. People like Tess Holliday and Felicity Hayward, Callie Thorpe. There's not equivalents in the men's sphere. There's some amazing plus size male models. Like there's a guy I follow in America called AD DeVout who is just my full inspiration of life, and Ben Witt, who's the first plus size male model signed in the UK. Like there doesn't seem to be as much attraction.
I still think that it's going to get bigger and bigger because brands start to use so much more diverse body shape more and more. I mean, is underwear brand just come out where is everybody. I think this is very important because that would have helped us if you were a teenager. You could see men like that on TV, or because that wasn't an option. So I think it's nice and refreshing to see something like this where, you know what, fuck it, this is who I am, this is how I look, and let's try to work with it.
Yeah.
I haven't had the strength yet to do that, but I will get there. Do you do anything daily to reaffirm your positivity? Like a daily exercise or something to help us? People watch can help you as well.
Not really.
No.
Just every day, just trying to get that, sort of pushing myself sometimes with what I wear. I can get very much stuck in a black t-shirt, black shorts. And I am wearing a black t-shirt today, I'm aware of that. But I am also wearing checked trousers that you can't see.
They look good.
So just pushing myself in that respect and just sort of wearing things that a year ago I wouldn't have felt comfortable wearing.
Nothing to do with body positivity, but I do it with everyone. I've got 10 questions to know you better. Okay. So you can only pass one time. It's no crazy question.
Okay.
And you have to reply quite fast.
Right, okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
What was your last takeaway?
Domino's Pizza.
What are you watching on Netflix at the moment?
I'm watching a lot of documentaries, actually. The Great Hack about Cambridge Analytica stuff.
Yeah, that was
Really
good.
interesting.
What is the last text that you send?
To tell you that I was in reception.
That's me. Okay, sorry, bitches. Now, what makes you sad?
What makes me sad? Oh, shit.
The fact that I asked you that question.
The fact that you've asked me that question.
Okay, I think that. What makes you happy?
Being with my friends.
Okay. Single, snogged, or loved up?
Single and snogging everyone.
Oh, I see. Everyone. Which RuPaul Drag Race queen are you?
So there's not a clear answer in this because I've had this conversation many times.
I have to give you one.
I identify the most with this Bob the Drag Queen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
His personality, his sense of humour, all those kind of things I resonate with. Either him or Willem. But I think everyone wants to be Willem.
Really? Oh no, I'm very Eureka.
Eureka!
I just love her so much. And Ginger Minge.
Oh,
I just love Ginger Minge so much.
Yeah.
I love
Trixie
you,
Mattel.
Ginger. Yeah, I prefer Ginger. Tell me something about you that nobody else knows.
But I guess, well, some of my friends and family know this, but I guess public don't, is I can't ride a bicycle.
Okay.
I never learned to ride a bicycle.
Well, it's never too late.
I don't have no
Your
interest
next
in
post, I want to see you do a video on your bicycle.
I want to...
Any question would you like me to ask you that I didn't ask you?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay, fine. And the last one, before I say goodbye, what would you tell your 10-year-old self? You can tell him.
Life's going to be a journey. You're going to go through some hard shit, but you'll get through it and you're strong.
Good. Lovely to meet you.
You too.
Thank you very much, James.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck for everything, and I will still follow the post.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please like the button, subscribe, share. But also you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Grindr, Scribe, Chappy, Hinge, Tinder. I mean, I'm everywhere. Just find me. Waiting to hear from you.